That agonizing, almost unbearable tension that's been building for years. A silent scream echoing across the hockey world. For a decade, we've watched a generational talent, a wizard on skates defy logic and rewrite record books, yet the ultimate prize, the gleaming silver chalice, has remained tantalizingly out of reach. Now, as the 2025 to 2026 NHL season looms, a seismic question threatens to shake the very foundations of the sport. After giving his heart and soul to Edmonton, is Connor McDavid, the undisputed king of the ice, finally ready to abandon loyalty and chase his destiny under a different star? This isn't just about a contract. It's about legacy, about the relentless, almost primal pursuit of the sport's most coveted prize. It's about the brutal calculus of whether the best chance to hoist that Stanley Cup lies in the frozen north, or perhaps in the scorching heart of Texas with the Dallas Stars. Get ready, because the stakes have never been higher, and the whispers of a monumental shift are growing louder than a roaring crowd in a playoff game. For nearly a decade, since the 2015 to 2016 season, Connor McDavid has been the pulsating heart of the Edmonton Oilers. He arrived as the next one, burdened with the hopes of a hockey-mad city desperate for a return to glory, and he delivered in spades. His individual statistics are the stuff of legend, a testament to a talent so profound it often feels otherworldly. We've witnessed 5 consecutive seasons with 100 or more points, a plus-minus rating that speaks volumes about his two-way impact, and a highlight reel that could fill an entire broadcast. Last season alone, in just 67 games, he notched an astounding 26 goals and 74 assists, a testament to his unparalleled playmaking and scoring prowess. There is absolutely no reason to believe he won't continue this incredible production in the upcoming season. Yet, despite McDavid's superhuman efforts, the ultimate team prize has remained agonizingly elusive. The Oilers have been a force in the Western Conference, a consistent contender, especially over the last 2 seasons. They've battled their way through grueling playoff series, twice emerging victorious from the Western Conference Finals, only to fall short in the Stanley Cup Finals against the formidable Florida Panthers. That sting of defeat, the bitter taste of coming so close twice, must weigh heavily on a competitor like McDavid. He's given his prime years, his unparalleled talent, and his unwavering dedication to Edmonton. But as he enters the final year of his current contract, the question becomes unavoidable. Is his best chance at a Stanley Cup title truly in Edmonton? Or has the time come for a change of scenery, a new environment that could provide that final, crucial push over the top? This isn't just idle speculation, it's the brutal reality of professional sports. McDavid's contract situation is not merely a negotiation. It's a monumental decision that could reshape the entire National Hockey League. Loyalty is a powerful force, especially in a city that adores him, a city that has celebrated his every move. But the desire for a championship, for that ultimate validation, often transcends all else. As the 2025 to 2026 season unfolds, every shift, every goal, every victory, and every defeat will be viewed through the lens of his impending free agency. Will the Oilers finally break through? Or will the repeated heartbreaks, coupled with the allure of a fresh start, prove too strong to resist? And then there are the Dallas Stars, a franchise that, despite not hoisting the Stanley Cup since 1999, has been relentlessly knocking on the door of contention for the better part of the last 6 years. They've been a model of consistency, a perennial playoff team, and a formidable opponent in the Western Conference. They reached the conference finals in the last 2 seasons, mirroring the Oilers' success in that regard, and even won the Western Conference in 2020 before ultimately losing to the Tampa Bay Lightning in a hard-fought 6-game Stanley Cup final. They are a team that knows how to win, how to contend, and how to push deep into the playoffs. But like the Oilers, they've lacked that final transcendent piece, that singular talent that can elevate them from perennial contenders to undisputed champions. If Dallas were to fall short again in the 2025 to 2026 season, the pressure to try something different, something audacious to get them over the top would be immense. And what could be more audacious, more game-changing than potentially signing Connor McDavid in free agency? It's a move that would send shockwaves through the league, a seismic shift that could instantly transform the Stars into the undisputed favorites for the Stanley Cup. The idea isn't just a fan's pipe dream, it's a calculated pitch from those who understand the inner workings of the NHL. Mark Lazarus, a respected NHL writer for The Athletic, made a compelling case for why Dallas should aggressively pursue McDavid this offseason. His pitch is a masterclass in strategic recruitment, hitting on every point that might sway a superstar of McDavid's caliber. Hey Connor, Jim Nill here. Lazarus's pitch begins, immediately invoking the stability of the Stars' long-tenured general manager. This immediately contrasts with the Oilers' revolving door of 5 GMs in 10 years, offering a sense of consistent leadership and vision that fosters a winning culture and security. You enjoy playing with Leon Draisaitl from time to time, right? Well, how about always playing with Mikko Rantanen? This is a direct appeal to McDavid's desire for elite line mates. While Draisaitl is phenomenal, the prospect of consistently playing alongside Mikko Rantanen, a bona fide superstar winger who is locked up long-term in Dallas, is incredibly enticing. Imagine the offensive fireworks, the unstoppable synergy of two of the league's most dynamic talents, creating a nightmare for opposing defenses night after night. Then comes the crucial question of goaltending, an area where the Oilers have often faced scrutiny. You ever wonder what it's like to have a reliable goalie? How's Jake Oettinger sound? This isn't just a rhetorical question, it's a stark comparison. Jake Oettinger is unequivocally one of the best goalies in the NHL, a cornerstone of the Stars' defensive identity. His consistent, elite performance provides a level of stability and confidence in net that the Oilers, despite their offensive firepower, have struggled to consistently match. A reliable, top-tier goaltender is often the difference-maker in the playoffs, and Oettinger provides just that, offering a calming presence behind a high-octane offense. Lazarus then touches on a familiar face. You scored a lot of goals with Glenn Gulutzan running your power play, no? Well, guess who our new coach is? The return of Glenn Gulutzan, a coach McDavid has a proven track record of success with, particularly on the power play, offers a comforting sense of familiarity and a guarantee of offensive prowess. It's a subtle but powerful reminder of past triumphs and a promise of continued success, a strategic move to leverage existing chemistry. And then, the ultimate appeal to a superstar under the relentless glare of the Canadian hockey media. Weary of all the scrutiny in Canada? You could punch Dak Prescott in the face, and the press here would only ask Dak about it. This vivid, almost humorous analogy perfectly encapsulates the difference in media pressure. In Dallas, a major sports market, but one where hockey shares the spotlight, McDavid would likely find a degree of peace and privacy that is simply unattainable in the hockey-obsessed environment of Edmonton. The ability to focus solely on the game without the constant, intense scrutiny could be a significant draw, allowing him to breathe and simply play. Finally, the practical, yet impactful financial incentive. Oh, and what are your feelings about taxes? Texas, with no state income tax, offers a substantial financial advantage compared to Alberta, Canada. For a player of McDavid's earning potential, this could translate into millions of dollars over the life of a long-term contract, a compelling, if less romantic, reason to consider a move. It's a pragmatic benefit that cannot be ignored in the high-stakes world of professional sports. Beyond Lazarus's compelling pitch, the Dallas Stars boast a formidable roster brimming with young talent that makes them an incredibly attractive destination. Mikko Rantanen, as mentioned, is locked up for the long term, providing an elite offensive partner. Wyatt Johnston, another incredibly talented young forward, has already demonstrated a knack for scoring clutch goals, proving he thrives under pressure. The Stars have built a deep-skilled and defensively responsible team, a perfect foundation for a player like McDavid to elevate to unprecedented heights. Their overall goaltending situation, anchored by Oettinger, is simply superior to what the Oilers currently offer, providing a crucial advantage in the grind of a playoff run. This isn't just about adding a player. It's about adding the final, perfect piece to an already potent puzzle. If Connor McDavid, After a decade of dedication and 2 agonizing Stanley Cup final losses, ultimately decides that his best chance at winning the Cup lies outside of Edmonton. The Dallas Stars are not just a contender, they are arguably the most compelling destination. They offer a winning culture, elite talent, unparalleled goaltending, organizational stability, a familiar coaching presence, and a more forgiving media market, all wrapped up with a significant financial incentive. This isn't just about adding a player, it's about creating a dynasty, about finally bringing the Stanley Cup back to Dallas, and about giving the greatest player of his generation the ultimate prize he so richly deserves. The hockey world is holding its breath, waiting to see if the weight of greatness and the allure of a new star will finally lead Connor McDavid to a new home. So, what do you think, hockey fans? Is it time for Connor McDavid to make the ultimate sacrifice of loyalty for the ultimate prize? Could the Dallas Stars truly be the missing piece in his quest for the Stanley Cup? Let your voices be heard in the comments below, share your predictions, and tell us how you feel about this potential seismic shift. Hit that like button if you believe a McDavid to Dallas move would be the most electrifying event in recent NHL history, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single beat as this monumental story unfolds. This is your host, Mark, and I'm telling you the next chapter of Connor McDavid's career could be the most dramatic and perhaps the most glorious yet.